really suck at drawing people and faces and people and characters and human body. All of my characters are almost the same. They have different hair and skin tones, but I can only give them like 5 expressions and they all have the same face syndrome. I always thought that I can just learn this ability by pure willingness, and if I just channel enough energy from all around, I will be instantly able to paint this perfect human figure. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Over the years, it actually gets worse. From painting something that at least resembles human being, all my sketches turned into little monsters. And I don't like drawing people. Maybe it's because I'm a huge introvert, I don't know, but the same as I love being surrounded by nature and less by people, I always preferred painting landscapes, building and animals than human. But you really can't be a children's book illustrator without knowing how to draw humans, so I'm going to start from a very beginning and from basic anatomy, and I'm going to do a 100 heads challenge because I really need to learn how to draw human. And to make it all more fun, instead of doing it in 10 days, I'm going to do all of them in 1 week. So, let's get started! I'm gonna set the time limit for 5 minutes per one head. I think it would be enough. I don't want to focus on each one for half an hour trying to make it perfect. I would just keep it going. Probably first 20 won't even resemble a human being, so nothing to worry about. Yeah, first one is done. It's 100% distorted, or I don't know what happened here, but I really need to work on the proportions, I guess. It was the first try. Haven't drawn realistic humans in years probably, so don't judge, please. It will be so much fun. I knew it won't be a good one, but well, I cannot give up. Not giving up. So I think it may seem like I'm being a little harsh on myself during the entire video, but honestly, because of the camera angle, all of the drawings looks a lot better on the video than they look real life, straightforward. So you will see at the end of the video, when I give you a tour of the sketchbook, what was I actually talking about, okay? It's going way worse than I expected. It's not easy. So I'm done with 6 faces so far. They all looked distorted. Those are last 2. And I think I'm gonna start and try to make them a little bit bigger, because I'm really having a lot of problems with putting down eyes and lips and nose and everything basically, so I would like to start making them stylized already, but I'm not sure I will learn much this way. So 14 more to go. Okay, so I'm basically done with the first 15 and it's getting a little bit easier, but I'm still having a lot of troubles with like distortions, and I really can't get the proportions right from the reference. I'm not really trying to like exactly match the reference photo. I know I can do it. Looks know I can do it, and it's getting better, but I still have a long way to go. But once I look at them from this angle, they are not that bad. So maybe there is hope. In the meantime, I switched to regular pencil instead of the color erased one because I just couldn't get all the details with like just one intensity of the color. And I also started painting, drawing them a little bit bigger, so I have more space for all the details. It helped a little bit, not much so far, but I will just continue doing it and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so it's actually been a few days since the day I started painting these faces, but I just keep going, like no break happened. I actually got some new pencils. I was not really happy about with sketching with Prismacolors Colorase pencils, and I had like some old regular pencils in my drawer, but they were mostly like H pencils and not so many B or like soft B5, B6 pencils, so I just bought a few of them. Oops. Bought a few of them from B to 8B, and we are ready to keep practicing these faces. So I finished the next 3 of them. They are obviously still not perfect, but at least they are starting to look like humans. They are still a little bit far from the reference, but not that bad as the first ones. But then this happened. And oh my god, what the hell is that? I hate painting faces. I really do. I don't know if I should even count this as a 7th one today, because this is like first time taking a pencil to your hand. No comments. I really have no idea why am I doing this to myself. I clearly can't draw people. Yeah, this is why am I doing this to myself. But it's hard, okay? I would really just like to move into stylized now, which is exactly not the point of this, but oh my god, this is so hard. It is day 3. I did like 5 faces today already, and I don't know. I just feel like I don't know, and if I'm getting better at these or worse. They are just like really out of proportions, and I don't expect them to look like a reference because it's not easy to like copy these likeness of a person, because it just, you put one feature of the face a little bit different and it's just all wrong. And I just wanted to let them to look like people, and they are not. I mean, they are, but it just looks like someone who just started to draw is drawing this. Maybe I should have just did them stylized. I'm almost halfway, just 5 more and maybe... No. I need to be strong and finish this. They don't look the best, but I'm actually learning a lot of things, like trying different hairstyles and races, ethnicities, perspectives, and all like this, and they all just look bad. Should I even put this on the internet? Everyone will just tell I can't draw. So at the end, I only did 7 faces yesterday because I was just not sure what to do. And I think I'm just focusing a little bit too much on redrawing the reference and don't look enough on the actual drawing to try and put all the features on the right place and in the right shape. Like once I draw one eye, I don't really look at it. I just try to do the other one exactly like it's on the reference, which then turn up like both eyes being totally different. And I think this is one of the biggest problems, so I think I'm just gonna try and like give it a different approach from now on. Okay, I'm at 66. At this point, I would just really like to finish it. It's not fun at all. Around 50, something like clicked. And the faces are turning out way more like actual faces than distorted monsters, which is actually great because that was the point. Yeah, they are still far, 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 far from perfect or great or like anything. But I think I'm getting close to good. That's the bright side. I really feel like I want it to end, and I think that I'm gonna try and finish it today, and I can start working on something different tomorrow. But I'm really happy they are not as bad as they were at the beginning. And I'm actually like find out a couple of things that I was doing wrong and how can I improve them, and focus more on like the proportions and build of the face, rather than just like simply copying the reference, which means they are really far from being like the reference, or I'm really far from catching the likeness and everything. But the one thing I struggle the most is expression. Sometimes, like the reference photo has a smiley face or sad or like an emotional one, and mine is just like totally different expression, which is not perfect. And in the meantime, we got all snowed in. It's actually really pretty, but it's a lot of snow. And I hate winter. I hate winter. Okay, I'm at 95, and I'm just feeling so tired of it. This is the worst challenge I've ever did. Absolutely the worst. Never doing it again. So I thought that maybe for the last 5 I will look for some characters that I like from movies, and I was actually during drawing all of this listening to the ebook of Outlander. So maybe I would like look for Claire or Jamie, and just like they have these nice Scottish outfits from 18th century, so it might be a little bit more interesting to draw. Can't believe I am almost done. It took so long. Done. Let's see all of them now. So it started off not that great, and in the beginning I was using the Prismacolor color-raised pencils, but I didn't really like that. Couldn't do like the shadows and stuff like this, so I switched to regular pencils, which was way better. But my skills actually weren't, and a lot of these heads look just bad. There are some nice ones, like, I don't know, maybe this one. And I've noticed that like all of the heads that were like a little bit more out of the ordinary, like really old guy, or the reference was a kind of a sculpture or everything, were going better than like normal faces. Here one was such a disaster that I didn't even finish it, and yeah, but going on and on, it started to look a little bit better, and I was feeling a little bit more confident about what I'm drawing. I switched to only drawing on one side at this point because like I noticed some like going through and smudging and everything, so it was just easier for me to paint on one side. And at this point, I guess most of them, not all, obviously, not all, but some of them started actually looking like humans. That was a little bit encouraging because I really wanted to quit. I really wanted to just stop painting and drawing it in the like halfway through, and don't know. So I didn't really like this challenge that much. It was necessary for me because I was really struggling to draw people and faces and doing all of these like different kinds of expressions and features and like doing each face unique. So it was definitely a very great exercise, and I've actually learned a lot doing it. But I don't know. When I was starting it, I thought that it would go better than it did. But yeah, overall, I'm quite happy. I did my best and did all of the 100 drawings. The last page was maybe not super like efficient with choosing the Outlander characters because I focused a lot on capturing their likeness and it backfired a little bit, but here it is, okay? This one looks a little bit like Marta, and the rest of them are no comments, please. But yeah. Okay, so we are at 100 and I have a couple of thoughts. First, it was probably the most challenging thing I've ever done, to just stick through it and don't give up. Second, I still don't like painting human. I still don't like painting faces, and I don't want to do this again, ever. I think I could also do a similar challenge, but with stylized characters. This would be much more for me, and I could draw stylized kids and in different poses and work on these expressions and faces. So I struggled a lot, but I've actually learned a lot as well, and it helped me understand more like the proportions of the face and what makes each face unique and what are the like differences between people and their features and everything like this. And this was like the point, so I can start drawing more my characters more unique as well. Okay, so I did it. I don't recommend it. Oh no, okay. I think I really recommend this challenge. It is something that if you want to spend like 5 or 10 or however much days questioning yourself and second guessing your career, and well, maybe you can draw faces, so that would not be a case. But yeah, somewhere halfway through I was thinking if I should start maybe learning programming at this point. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you ever did this challenge or if you're planning on doing that. And yeah, remember to subscribe to my channel to see all of my videos and be updated. And thanks a lot. See you in the next one. Bye bye.